Hi guys. So today I'm just gonna eat my dinner and ramble. Kinda had a long day. I was at work, so my dinner, I'll show you guys. I have food from work. And I added some tofu. So I have some carrots, some curry vegetables, some rice, and I added tofu. And then got a cup of decaf coffee. That's so good. That is so good. Oh. And I have a can of ginger ale. So, I am hungry. So I work at a senior home, and I previously worked at a senior home, but then I stopped working at the old one I was working at, just cause I used to work for a for-profit senior home, and I just found that they weren't doing all they could for their employees or their residents. So now I'm working at a non-profit senior home. I'm curious to see what's in here. Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup. Well, corn is healthy for you because it's a vegetable. Citric acid, ginger extract with other flavors, potassium sorbate, caramel color, or caramel color, I don't know what you guys think. You can let me know if it's caramel or caramel. Sodium I don't even know what that is. Well, there's some ginger in here at least. I love ginger ale. Get it on planes. I get it. Yeah. So good. I had ginger ale yesterday, I just realized. I think I'm gonna post a video before next Monday, so sometime this week, just give you guys an extra video, because today, it's Monday, I upload every Monday, but I was just oh, it's Monday, and I didn't have a specific role play in mind, so I want to do something like that, so be on the lookout this week for another video. At school, my quarter ended, my first quarter. What my school is doing is doing a quarter instead of semester schedule. I don't really know why, but we have, so it's in quarters, and so my first set round of classes, I guess, ended. So I have new classes starting tomorrow. I'm in school and working, and I don't get a lot of time for other stuff. I was really thriving during the summer when I was just doing a lot of like hobbies and stuff. I spent a lot of time on my Korean. I've just been like self-studying Korean. And I don't have a lot of time for that now. I don't like I feel like I'm learning less. I don't know. And I like working. I do. Like I've worked like lots of different types of jobs, but I like what I do right now. Yeah, I was a lot more productive back then. Well, I won't say productive because I don't know if this is just like, I don't know what it's called. Just like splitting hairs at this point, but like productive feels like, oh, I'm producing something for someone, you know, like I'm productive when I fill out applications, fill out paperwork, like I'm making a product. Whereas I feel like I haven't had time, what I mean is I haven't had time to be like creative lately. I want to be like learning and creating and painting. For my art final, well, yeah, it's a final, it would be a midterm, but like since it's semester, for my art final, we had to like paint something, and I had this like huge canvas, I was gonna paint a protest, and then I was like, oh, no, I can't do it in time, so I just sent in like something, I had worked on that like octopus painting, you guys can see like the tentacle over there, so I had worked on that a little bit, like touched it up, so I just submitted that, because it's like, the protest was taking me so long. I'm painting like all the people and everything. And I don't want to be rushed, for sure, to like complete art. I don't know if I told you guys, but I like just started liking coffee. It was at my last work. So we used to, sorry, let me back up. So at my work, because it was like a for-profit company, and I was saying like they didn't treat their workers like that well, we started like to unionize. By the way, this is my work uniform. I just usually have it buttoned all the way up. We started unionizing, and so like the management office was like trying to not have that happen, obviously. And so we had all these meetings, like late night meetings, where they would like give us presentations on why we shouldn't vote for a union. And I would drink juice sometimes, but since I had to go to these like late night meetings after my shift was over, I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna drink coffee. So I started drinking coffee, and I started drinking it black. But I don't know, it's just better when I put a little bit like oat milk in and some sugar. I put like fake sugar in this. It's like, I like it, but it sort of creeps me out. It's like, has, what is it, like aspartame? I don't know if that's what it's called. My rabbit, he's been like free roaming, but he keeps getting into stuff he shouldn't, and like he's being like destructive lately. So I am getting him a pair. I believe that rabbits should be in pairs. It's sort of like a learning curve for me, just like figuring out what he needs. But yeah, I'm gonna get him a pair, and hopefully he'll be less destructive. But I had to put up my barrier for him again, so he has only about half my room now, rather than the full thing. He like ripped through the eyes of like some of my stuffed animals. I love stuffed animals so much. If he like hurts them, I'm like putting you back with the barrier. Yeah. Yeah, I gave him toys and made sure he had hay. Sometimes he's just destructive. I think he can like sense the like energy around, and if I've been stressed lately, he might have been more destructive. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these curry vegetables. That one was nice and crunchy. Let's get another cauliflower. What are some good horror movies? Do you guys like horror movies? Because I do. I don't like haunted houses. Those freak me out. And like I get scared pretty easily. I just find that like horror doesn't freak me out. No, I guess nothing I've watched was really scary, but maybe I haven't seen anything scary. I'm more scared of like paranormal than I am of psychological, if that makes sense. Like, you know, there's creepy guys with chainsaws in the world. Like, I know that. That doesn't scare me. And there's like ghosts and like stuff. It's like creepy. I don't know what to do with that. I guess it's getting pretty close to Halloween. I don't know if I'm gonna dress up. It's kind of like, what's the point? But maybe I will. I've got some good ideas. I've got like 3 ideas. But if you guys have any ideas of like what I would be good as. Also, I feel like I look like, okay, I look like Velma. I look like, what's that guy's name? Joe Exotic? Without the glasses. Joe Exotic. Or, I don't know if you guys have seen like Ted Bundy, anything of that, but I look like, oh, what is his wife? Carol? That's who I looked the most like, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Let's see. Let's have one of these. Okay, so what have I said so far? Let me know how you pronounce caramel or caramel. Caramel. Or if you say like caramel. I don't know, that would be a funny way to say it. Like what I should be for Halloween. If you like scary movies and if you have any recommendations. And any videos you want me to do for this upcoming week before next Monday. Because I wanted you guys to have something today, but I also want to do like a role play or something like that. Those are my favorites to do. So anyways, see you guys soon.